Jim, you said building an innovation stack all begins by choosing to solve a problem that no one has ever solved before. Squaring up, righting a wrong, or solving an unsolved problem forces you to be creative, even when you don't want to be. I know that you looked to the past to find mentors, as I said earlier, who created their own innovation stack. In your research, did you happen to find any examples of individuals who built their social justice efforts using the innovation stack method?
Oh, that's a very good question. And I did not. I did not look for social justice. And the reason I didn't do that is because I didn't have a way to measure it. So the thing about measuring businesses is you can look for money. And if they pile up a bunch of money, then you say they're successful. And at some point, it's the same way I do with my art. I make glass, right? And I sell something, and I still sell my work. And I sell my work these days for the feedback, right? Like I want to know if that thing is worth $200 to you, or $500 to you, or $1,000 to you. If I don't, and I know that's not its intrinsic worth as a piece of art, but it is this sort of proxy. Like, do you like it in blue or green, right? And so I know it's a cop out. And I know if I was a true artist, I would be able to sit there and say, well, this work stands on its own and I don't really care about money. But I always have to use some sort of objective measurement. And whether or not somebody feels about a piece of art, I can't measure, but I can measure money. So when I did my research, I would have loved to do social justice. I would have loved to have applied the theories of the innovation stack, which I think apply to areas that are not monetarily defined. But in my research, I didn't do any, because how are you gonna say if it's any good? Like how are you gonna, I would argue that Launch Code has probably done more for humanity than Square has, right? But maybe not, right? Square's reached hundreds of millions of people and helped them a little bit. Launch Code has saved and changed lives. How do you measure them? I don't know, right? But I'll tell you that Square made a hell of a lot more money than Launch Code did. So if you want to treat them as businesses, you got Square and Launch Code, So I wasn't able to do that. Great question. I don't know how to answer it.